What is up? So today I got my last team tour game of the season, and I only ever uploaded my a game from my first one. I kind of had a rough season, but let's get into this. So yeah, I did have a rough season. I kind of got a little burnt. I started out strong up to, and then I lost like every other set until this one, and at this point, this set didn't matter. And what kind of makes me sad about this set is because this set didn't matter and it was my final set, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to play whatever pack I feel like playing. And I played 5 games this set, and I played one game on every pack. And believe it or not, the only pack I lost a game on was the best pack, pack 1. But, I play that pack the least. But this is a matchup I'm all too familiar with. I was unsure how familiar Al was with it. He did seem quite familiar. But I've played this matchup on the Pack 2 side against Kutarba a lot. So like I know what the Pack 2 game plan is to stop my end game. So I kind of have a plan. First, my plan here is to hope he doesn't hit Frigate Bird or doesn't take a preemptive Frigate Bird. Which he doesn't. And Frostwolf is going to be the MVP of this whole set. I'm going to get a lot of ties, and I'll just survive to late game, which usually means you win on Unicorn. But it is kind of scary in the pack too, because their late game can definitely contend with yours. But I go about my game plan in a way this game to kind of just ensure I win. But we'll get to that in the late game. This one, it's a long one. We tie a lot, which is debatable who it's better for. Ends up being better for me, but I didn't know if that was such a good thing at the time. We are going to lose that one. He's got Hatching, he's got Pangolin, and he's going on board Pangolin for now, which is kind of scary. It makes things like me going Kraken or Cali Greyhound, my usual game plans into Pack 2, not as viable. And usually Frostwolf can be a little risky if they go Frigate Bird. But here, I'm just, he hasn't got one yet, and I just have so many. Like, I'm getting 3 cold triggers. Just a level 1 Frigate Bird wouldn't even be enough to save him. Yep, and we're going to tie again. And like I said, at the time, I'm okay with tying, but I'm not sure that I like it. And we definitely hit this turn. We get our Ogopogo to basically level 2, which means we can get 4 Frostwolf triggers. I just buy Egg on them, another way to proc the cold. Yep, that kills a unit. And we're going to tie again. Lots of ties this game. This game goes on for quite a bit. So here, I'm thinking it's turn 7. 4 turns, it's going to be turn 11, and I'm going to be alive by then, so it's the rare just buy sell Griffin on turn 7. Just because I only did this so I would have more money on 11, which is like my strong turn. Also, it's his strong turn, so just being able to have a little more money than him that turn seems good. I buy this, like, everything I'm buying is just to get as many, like, cold procs as I can. Yeah, see, that thing shot for 11 with the cold. Yeah, we're actually going to win this round. I am a little concerned because I know what he's doing now. He has this Chameleon. His plan is going to be to go into Foam Swords and just snipe me to death. Here, Kraken is generally a good unit into Pack 2. Just because they can crazy outscale you. And if he decides to go into scaling, then we'll be in a situation where I can lower all his stats and get mine back with Team Spirit. So just holding it for now kind of incentivizes him not to go super hard into scaling, which will end up mattering later. Yeah, we tie again. This is a wild game. This is like the 2 for sure best late game packs. We're both 5 lives on turn 9, so it's going to be a battle of late games. And I am gonna get, I think, the best hit I could get. Yeah, I get the team spirit. Getting that early sure does help. That's gonna help me keep even more lives. And he finally does get the foam sword chameleon. I'm not sure if that's even gonna help him with this round. Yeah, it doesn't. So just this, the stats alone got us there, but soon he'll level the chameleon and it'll be a little bit more of a problem. Because it's easy for Pack 2 to just assemble so many start a battle snipes with Foam Sword, Puma, and Mantis Shrimp that if I have a Team Spirit team with no stats, I'm just going to get obliterated. But there is a way out of that, which we'll get to, and it's not a common way out of it, I'll say that much. It required me to have a lot of lives to get everything going. So here now he's killed 3 of my units at the start. Yeah, not enough. So here I actually hit this Ogopogo, which doesn't really do anything for me. But I hold it for now, just in case. I can get an instant level 3 in the front if it doesn't get shot by Foam Sword or Mantis Shrimp. Yeah, here I'm really just looking for my Team Spirit level. There it is. Think about freezing Werewolf to maybe win next turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy the Cyclops for now. The reason I buy the Cyclops is I'm trying to get Team Spirit fast tracked to level 3. He's just gonna be an extra experience for 2 gold. We're at 4 lives, so it's fine. Yeah, now he hits Mantis Shrimp. We might still get there. Yeah, we still win this turn just because he doesn't have the Foam Sword anymore. You're gonna level that Team Spirit, get the extra XP, then we hit another one. Time to just sell out a Cyclops. And now we get the Ogopogo right where we want him. Let's freeze another Gingerbread Man for a Team Spirit. Here this first Team Spirit will act as a blocker, and so that the Ogopogo can give the level to this one. But it might get Foam Sword anyways, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Ogopogo gave the XP to the Mermal. Doesn't really do anything. Yeah, we almost won or tied that round, but just barely off. So here I can just get the level 3 Team Spirit. Here I think about just going this. Maybe it helps. The answer isn't absolutely clear to me right away. But once I see it, I realize, like, oh, this is the game plan. This is the way out of his team. Because you can see he has Poodle, but he doesn't really have too much scaling. And now he's just sold out of all of his scaling. He just has the stats he has. Which is now, when he can execute my entire team at the start of turn, that's good enough. So my plan is to just make it where he can't execute my team at the start of turn, and then I can just outscale him from there. And this is the guy we needed. Now that the Team Spirit's level 3, just taking the battles or taking the levels outside of battle is fine. I'm getting a ton of stats. The only downside is I'm going to have to sell my Kraken, which is fine because I'm going to be scaling and he's not. So the Kraken does have to go. I'm just going to take that level now. Hit a double Quetz. I'll just take this. Then I go into another Quetz. Lock my Mermal for something next turn. Because once you get this level 2 Quetz, we got to start cycling in tier 3 or lowers. Just so we can get our levels for Team Spirit. Still are probably going to lose this round. Yep, we go down to lethal. But now, we might be at lethal, but we're exactly where we need to be. And I do get a pretty good shop here. It's important, this is giving 4 XP, and you need a total of 6 XP counting the unit. So I know I need 1 chocolate on this Mermal to get a double level up, which is 2 level 3 Team Spirit triggers. And the Quetz guaranteed will hit the lowest XP guy. Yeah, we get more triggers that way. And now his foam swords, they're only killing my team spirit, not an issue. And now we just completely outstat him. Okay, here now, yep, I'm looking for some tier 3 or lower that I can maybe get a pair of, just so I can get the Quetz level. And I take kind of a risk this turn just going for the Bunyip. I'm kind of thinking that he doesn't realize how bad the situation is yet, and he might go another Foam Sword. I'm just banking that he doesn't go Peanut this turn. Like, if he goes Peanut, I just lose. No way around it. I should have froze that Phoenix, but I realize next turn that I'll need the Phoenix. And I get another one there, so it's fine. I think he hard rolled for Peanut or another Garl, and luckily he didn't hit it. But now I know that he hard rolled. He didn't do anything to his board. He's looking for his Peanut out, which he can get the 5 Peanut team. So my plan is this: to freeze the Phoenix. And I'm freezing the Phoenix just because it can overwrite Peanuts. But there is a better unit I'm hard rolling for. A guy who carried us through the early game. Yep, he makes his return. And I got the chocolate frozen, so he's going to be level 3'd. And yeah, my turn's basically done here. I mean, I'm not going to buy a wall chicken, so I just roll for other things I would level up with Quetz. But I would never, if we somehow tied, I'm still keeping this Frostwolf. I can't get out of it. But yep, exactly as we thought. He realized Peanut was his answer, but too late. I got the Frostwolf now. All the Peanuts are gone, and now it's just my 50-50 units to kill his unscaled board. But yeah, this was a crazy game. I was really proud of this game. I think I took too big a risk on turn 16. I easily could have lost the game if he'd found the Peanuts earlier. But sometimes you gotta take risk to win them. You just gotta hope your opponent doesn't hit what they're looking for. But yeah, if you liked the video, maybe subscribe. Have a good one.